back. Happy Friday night. More college football coming your way. As number one in the nation, Utah. We got an in-state rivalry going on here. We are 5-0. BYU 2-4. And we're coming off of one of the biggest blowout wins in school history. Kurt Herbstreit thinks we're going to take this one. We got the Cougars of BYU on the way. And we got Evan Robinson, who we got to look forward to. 10 touchdowns, 3 picks on the year. They're more of a passing team, although Robinson only went 8 of 20 in the last game. And in the running game, it's Jesse Dickinson, only about 400 yards rushing in his 5 games so far. And on the Utah side of things, well, Bill Bradford not much better, but he was out for a bit of time with injury, so that is to be understood on our end. And then you got Andrew Cross, 15 touchdowns, 1,400 yards passing, 103 out of 155. And Zach Smith, who's just been dominating and leading the way for the Utes. For BYU, they come into this one and been doing too well. They lost to Pitt, lost to Northern Illinois. I mean, that's a tough schedule. You got Big Ten, and you got what's Pitt in the Big East, the ACC these days. They beat Oklahoma State, though, and then follow that up with losses to Baylor, Nebraska, blown out by Nebraska, and then the big win over Kansas State, but Kansas State's winless, so what the heck. And as for us, you know what we've been doing. Man, look at those scores. I mean, the 24 points, the most we've allowed, but besides that, I mean, 7-0, 3-0 in 4 of our games. 87-0 was the score of our last game, the last time we played some Cougars. And we got the big Nebraska game coming up, which might be one of our final big challenges. Number 11, Nebraska. This is one of those dangerous games. You know, they say the trap game, if you will. Don't look ahead and let a team catch you off guard. And we're going to try to not do that here as we take on the Cougars of BYU. We're going to switch it up. We're going to go red and white for this game. But BYU, they wear white. They got the black. I think the white's the way to go. What unis they got here? Which one? Well, these kind of look the same. I guess there's no real difference there. And then for the pants, let's see what we got. We got navy, and they got all white. Let's put them in the navy. Why not? The navy pants, since we're wearing the white. There you go. What about socks? Black socks? No way. All right, let's do it. Cougars, Utes. It's the Utah in-state battle here on TB Sports 27. Welcome on this Friday night. You guys think we're going to score 87 again? How you guys doing on this Friday? What you guys got up to? It's a SmackDown Friday. I'll be watching that after this stream. I just finished watching Impact a little bit ago, the big ROH invasion they got going on. And this weekend, it's going to be the first college football Saturday without college football. The national championship ended last Monday, so we're going to fill the void with some college football here. Continuing to lead the way on defense and points. Our rushing attack is the weakest part of our team, but it should be another good one. Oh, Rice-Eccles Stadium. They're packed out, man. They want to see another 87-point game. That's what the people want to see. We got Colorado and Nebraska hot on our tail. They both have a loss, but undefeated within conference. We got both of them coming up. Nebraska is next week, and that's the one we cannot look ahead to. The trap game, as we said. And here come the Cougs. They're part of the Big 12. No longer independent. They're in our conference, bringing back the old Mountain West rivalry. Houston, BYU. All right. We've won the coin toss every time this year, and we do not win it this time. That's not good. Is that a sign of things to come? So we're going to receive the ball for the first time all year. We're getting the ball first. Man. All right, well, here we go. Kick this one away. Receiving this one, Jason Newton, and Newton. It's a decent return back. And here we go, Andrew Cross, our sophomore, the highest ranked recruit at quarterback in the history of our school. Stepping onto the field here, trying to go to 6-0. The give to Bill Bradford, and a great run by Bradford. I believe Michael Payne, number 25 there for BYU, was able to come up with the stop on Bradford. So, good start here on this one. 2nd and 3. Outside to Bradford. Great blocking. And Bradford's going to head down inside the 30-yard line before he finally gets taken down. What a run. 31-yard run right there by Bradford. And tripping up there was James Boyd. So far, it's been the Bill Bradford show. He's just done everything, right? 1st and 10 for number 1. Another big run by Bradford for 7. That's pretty much all we did in the second half of the Houston game. It looks like we ran up the score when you see 87-0. Go watch the game. It's at YouTube. TV Sports 27 on YouTube. We did not run up the score. A lot of those late points came by running the ball, pick 6, fumbles. I mean, it was their fault we got 87. We should have broke 100. But we messed up early on, so we didn't get to 100. Now we are going to pass it here for the first time. And Nick Odom brings it in. So first throw of the game for Andrew Cross, our sophomore. Can we convince him to stay for the senior year? Aaron Price only gets about 1, so BYU for the first time forces a 3rd down here for our Utes. This is a big 3rd down. Cross. Oh, he tried to dump it off at the last moment. Incomplete. We're going to take the points, unlike last time. Travis Richardson, the freshman, boots it through. And we got studio update. What do we got, Herbie? Oh, the Battle of Miami. Miami and FIU. It's like 10 miles separates the school, maybe less. Miami knocks off FIU 34-17. How about that? And Houston, a week after, look at Brian Williams. A week after we put 87 on them, they bounced back with the win over Memphis. Man, they must have just had a rough day against us. All right, BYU for the first time stepping onto the field. Evan Richardson leading the way for the Cougars here at quarterback. He'll be under center, and we're going to see what our top-rated defense can do here. They will get it away to Harris. About 8 yards. Lee Anderson, that's who we're controlling here. Big number 98 here. And here comes Anderson, and going down the field, almost intercepted by Sam Harris. It's the deflection. So 3rd and 2. Quickly here for BYU, finding themselves in this 3rd and 2. Oh my goodness. Just barely. Robinson just barely got that ball away. As Anderson was untouched coming in. But he gets the first down, so there you go. First and 10 out of the gun is Robinson. And Robinson feeling the heat, throwing that one away. And it's been the calling card. You guys have been watching it. Our Utah defense has been putting an insane amount of pressure. Something I wish my Denver Broncos in Madden can get like this team. I want pressure on the quarterback on every play. Here we come again. Robinson's going to take off, and he will get the first down and more. Ripped down by David Richards. But Robinson, another first down pickup by BYU. Ohio State crushes Bowling Green. Northwestern, back-to-back losses. They were number 2 at one point in time. The option, and another first down by Evan Robinson. Georgia Tech, Georgia State. See a lot of the rivals now with this super conference realignment. You got a lot of the Georgias. You got, the Southern Misses, the Memphises playing the Tennessees. A lot of in-state rivalries. Central Michigan, that's part of the Big Ten. BYU's knocking on the door, getting some points here. Incomplete, in and out of the hands of Andrew Bowen. So 3rd and 12 for the Utes. Wide open, my goodness, James Scruggs. A rare blunder by our defense. It looked like Ben Jackson was expecting somebody to cover Scruggs. And Sam Harris eventually got there, but it was too little too late. So a breakdown in coverage, a rare breakdown in coverage for our corners. And BYU's knocking on the door here. It's an option, and Robinson, he went the long way, but he just walked right in. And a rare touchdown. Only the 3rd time this season somebody has scored a touchdown on our defense. TCU and Utah State, the only 2 other teams. We're in week 6. Those are the only 2 teams that have scored a touchdown on our defense. That was a 73-yard drive, and a week after, we put up 87 points. We're trailing here. We find ourselves trailing this one. Look at this good blocking. Good blocking. And he is gone. Touchdown, Jason Newton, the sophomore, 102. The only bad thing is our gassed defense has to go back out on the field. Hey, Central Michigan beat Michigan, so, Central Michigan was the ranked team. I don't know if you could call that an upset. Central Michigan is part of the Big Ten now, and they were in the national championship a couple years ago. Played Texas, the Chippewas and the Longhorns. National title game. Southern Miss, big blowout win there. So there you go. Kick return touchdown. And we got the lead right back. So it was a very quick lead that the Cougars had, and it is gone. Thank you, Jason Newton. There's Scruggs, James Scruggs, who fields that one. And your offense at a glance so far, very nice. Nebraska's got Missouri later tonight. We're going to be watching that game, us Utes, because that's who we got next week. That's going to be the big test. That's going to be our toughest test of the season so far. Robinson finally is going to get taken down. Lee Anderson sacking Evan Robinson. The first sack of what's hopefully many in this game. We got to make them feel uncomfortable back there. That's going to be our key to getting this win. Anderson coming in again, and you see that? Robinson got hit once, and then he makes the very next throw. He felt the pressure coming on the very next throw there and made a pretty awful throw, right? I mean, that wasn't good. We're going to bring everyone. We're bringing the dogs. Linebacker dogs is the name of this play. That's what they're doing. They're all going to come in. Here we come. Robinson. And again, felt the pressure, threw a terrible pass, and that was all because of that sack. That's what's up. So a 3-and-out by BYU. We'll let them have their little 10-play drive, but here comes 87 right now. Newton, another chance. He's been a great returner. And Newton's going to get a bunch of yards again. Cutting upfield, finally tackled at the 36-yard line. People are tripping all over him, man. Jason Newton. So the Utes stepping back out onto the field here. Second offensive possession. Cross just danced around and waited. Jermaine Cox with the reception for 18. Lots of time from our O-line. Inside the red zone here. Had to settle for a field goal last time out. Wide open is Zach Smith and nearly gets into the end zone. Zach Smith, he's been the go-to guy this season. And Smith, he is a senior, which is unfortunate. What did he do last year? We'll have to go on TV Sports 27 on Patreon to look at the stat book to see what numbers he had last season. We're going to get more Broncos games uploaded to Patreon. Bill Bradford to the end zone in Utah. 16-7. What's the Utah? I've been coaching this team 16 seasons. I have no idea what the mascot's name is. But we're going to Firefox this right now. Utah mascot name. Swoop. His name is Swoop. There he is. He looks a lot different now. Looking at the pictures of him now. Yeah, there's Swoop. Yeah, he looks very different these days. But all right, Swoop. Swoop the mascot. All right, BYU back in possession. Can we put more heat on Mr. Evan Robinson? Killing the play now. He's getting nervous and changing things. Handoff to Dixon, and Dixon, plenty of room. Finally brought down David Richards, along with others, but Jesse Dixon, that was a good, hey, the audible, right? Evan Robinson called the audible. Smart move by him. 1st and 10. Palmer heading in motion, and a quick throw. It's caught by Jay Richardson. Tackle made by Jason Lyles. And Robinson, they're starting to get back in the swing of things here. And that's been killing us so far is when Robinson keeps the ball. He just got drilled right there. But Evan Robinson, see the 32 yards, averaging 6.4 yards. So we got to get that under control. And BYU outgaining us. What was it, the Houston game? It was like 500 yards to 100 or something like that. Jay Richardson again. And Lyles making that stop. Second down and 8 for the Cougars. Back-to-back games against Cougars. Who did we play all this season? We started the season with Aggies. Then we played Rams. And by the way, I did end up uploading. I said I wasn't going to. I ended up uploading the Colorado State game. As bad as the production issues were on that stream, it's somewhat unwatchable. But just because it was such a dominating performance, if people wanted to see it, it's there. The first 10 minutes are good. Everything came out well, but when the game started is when the stream started falling apart. So that's up there. I just labeled it dud stream. I'm not going to make it part of the Utah Utes playlist because of how bad it was, but it will be up there if people just want to somehow try to view it or see. But let's see, we played Aggies, we played Rams. Game 3 was an option play. Yes, there we go, Harper. Who was game 3 against? That was the Big 12. That was the Big 12 kickoff, right? Boy, I can't even remember what we played. Aggies, Rams. Robinson. Oh, just threads the needle to Andrew Bowen.
7 yards. That makes it first and goal.
So first and goal. Where's our defense today? This is 2 really long drives. Is that a fumble? Come on now, you know. It's a fumble to me. Second and goal. We played Air Force, that's right. Well, BYU's back on the board, unfortunately. So we played Aggies, Rams, Falcons, Horned Frogs, and a couple of Cougars.
The Cougars lined up for the kickoff. Newton back to return.
Can Newton have another big return here? I'm disappointed in our defense, giving up 14 points. Like, come on now. We're playing for the boot, by the way. You can see that there. The rivalry trophy. 17-14. So BYU's kept this one interesting so far. The couple of really long drives. Richard Bradford stumbled. He had that issue in the Houston game too. Trying to go outside. I don't know why that stumble is happening. Second and 8 for the Utes. These rivalry games are always tough too. I mean, Utah, BYU, Utah, Colorado, wide open though. Oh, what the heck? Oh my God, we got it back. You know what I think my issue is? I think my issue is, 'cause that's happened a couple of times. I'm instinctively hitting the stiff arm button, which in Madden is L1. I don't think that's the button here, because that's what screwed us up before. What's the stiff arm button? It's so hard, these different controls, you gotta like retrain yourself. What is this crap? Where's like just the controls? No, come on. Ball carrier. Stiff arm is A. Oh my God. So I was hitting, yeah, LB is pitch. That's my issue. I was hitting the pitch button. Oh my God. Okay. So hurdle, dives to right trigger. So that's my issue. Okay. So the A button is stiff arm. Well, I just screwed myself on that play there. That's terrible. All right. Well, we'll just say they knocked it out of our hand. I mean, I'm glad we got it back. 3rd and 8. Come on, Cross. Work your magic. Yeah, that wasn't any magic there. All right, well, we go 3 and out. That's a disaster in our already tired defense. Got to head right back out on the field. Tommy McPherson. And Palmer just scoops up and runs right out of bounds, so we'll take that. And off to Dixon, and Dixon gets leveled. Good Lord, David Richards, boom. David Richards. The neck roll. Completes it to Palmer, 3rd and 2.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Another completed pass. Man, it's a struggle right now.
First down.
First and 10, BYU. Robinson, don't leave that gap wide open. There we go. Down goes Robinson, finally. Again, 2nd sack of the day onto Evan Robinson. Second and 17. And Hogan this time. Jeff Hogan. Hulk Hogan. Hollywood Hogan. 10 of 16 for Robinson. This guy's good. Evan Robinson is a junior. We might see him again next year. 3rd and 10, though. Come on. On the jailbreak screen to Dixon, and not going to be enough. I don't know if we're getting to 87 this time. They're putting the stop to us awful fast. Oh, look at Newton. A little juking, spinning. And stats for you on the screen. All right. 438 or 439. Let's score quick because that's how we got a lot of points against Houston. We scored a lot of points late. Oh, man, nobody's really open. Cross just throws it away. Man, only 3 of 6 so far for Andrew Cross. BYU defense. This is looking like the TCU game again. Getting a little worried for Nebraska now. It's either going to be really easy or it's going to be really hard. I feel like there's no in between. And man, BYU. Third and 12 for the Utes. Number 1. Cross completes it. Nick Odom. 24 yards. First down, Utes. Decent coverage. Cross barely got it away. Andrew Green right there, 31, was in hot pursuit. I think it's the uniforms. Every time we switch our uniforms. So, that's R. Jackson. That's Ben Jackson, our senior. That hurts because he gets a lot of interceptions for us. Bradford handoff. Nowhere. No flag either. For the face mask. Missed call, Justin Alexander. Oh, man, total face mask. Not called right there. When we wore the black against TCU, we struggled, and now we're wearing the white. We're switching from our unis, and that's when we're struggling, man. Cross has had to get rid of that quick to Zach Smith. I'm pretty sure he took a shot back there. See chatting him up, Tim Smith, the senior offensive lineman. Saying like, you okay back there, brother? Aaron Price, or excuse me, that is Bradford. I thought Price came in, but another carry by Bradford for 12. There's Swoop. He's wearing Sean Hicks's number. Touchdown here would be really nice. Oh my goodness. Had an open man in the end zone. And that was a poorly thrown ball. I don't know if you can direct the pass. We were holding the joystick to the right, and he threw it inside. So that's not ideal. 1st and 10 for the Utes. End zone incomplete. Andrew Green again. We're looking for Jermaine Cox. So here we go, 3rd and 10 for Utah. We really don't want to settle for another field goal. That opens the door for BYU to reclaim the lead. And Cross just has to get rid of it to Odom. And, yep, we're going to have to settle for a field goal. Fans getting a little uneasy now. Richardson boots it through. Travis Richardson. We got a studio update. What do we got here? Oklahoma 7, Kansas nothing. It'd be cool if they did this for Madden, because they do the scores in real time at the bottom of the screen. Give us an update like that. Give us a cut-in and an update. If they can do this for college football for 100 teams, you can do it for Madden for 32. Come on, give us live studio updates. That's what we want. Give us the red zone guy giving us the studio update. Screen pass. Harris stays on his feet. Ended up getting more than he should have. 20-14. No repeat of 87. We're not getting to 87. I can tell you that. Evan Robinson. And they still are leading the way in yards, too. Robinson. Dancing. All day. Tries to run it. Everyone was really well covered downfield. They're going to give the credit to A.J. Hill there with the sack. And that was just a case of, I mean, he hung onto the ball too long, but he didn't have anywhere to go with it. By the time he decided to tuck and run it, Hill was right there. A.J. Hill. Score alert. What do we got down there? Oh, Georgia Tech starting to run away with the in-state battle against Georgia State. How close is Georgia Tech to Atlanta? Isn't that pretty close? Georgia Tech to Georgia State? Let's Google that. I think they're pretty close. Georgia Tech to Georgia State travel. It is. It says it's 6 minutes. Are those schools really 6 minutes from each other? No way. How close is Georgia Tech to Georgia State? I'm now Googling. Georgia Tech is in Midtown Atlanta, and Georgia State is also in Atlanta. I've driven past Georgia State before. It says it's 6 minutes apart. That's pretty wild. You know, two D1 schools being that close to each other. I'm looking at a map right here. Oh, that should have been a fumble. Well, it says it's really close, so there you go. 6 minutes according to Google Maps. Robinson, incomplete. Yes. And now we got time. 3 timeouts. 1:25. Give us those points, man. On to punt this one away. Dwayne Garcia, true freshman punter. Garcia just kind of drops that one to the back of the end zone. All right, here we go. Let's score here. 1st and 10. Cross to Perry. Oh, it's knocked away again. Andrew Green, how many times has he knocked passes away? This guy's an animal out there. Andrew Green of BYU. Man, oh man. Man alive. Cross rolling out. Going across the field, and it's intercepted. Oh my God, it's taken away by James Boyd. Oh my God, he went across the field. Did cross, was looking for Nick Odom, and Boyd stole it. Oh, this is turning into TCU all over again. How do we have these completely dominating games, and then we have these random games where we struggle? BYU hasn't been a dominating team at all this year. Neither was TCU. Robinson. Intercepted. Going right back the other way. Where's the blocks? David Richards. I'm all flustered. Oh, that's a big blunder. That's the kind of play when you're the underdog that really messes you up. It's kind of fun to play as the dominating team. I'm usually always playing as the underdog, but now I'm the big dog, putting all the points and the beatdowns on. Oh my God, a crossing route. Jerome Perry got in the way and forced that incompletion to be thrown. That crossing route was a disaster, so 53 seconds left. Cross dancing again. This time the pass to Odom is good. And we'll take a timeout here. There's Coach. There's Coach TB. From TB Sports. First and 10. Play fake. Just getting rid of it. I mean, nobody's really open. Our receivers aren't really getting open out there. Not a good day for Andrew Cross so far in this one. Oh my God, another pass. Andrew Green. Oh my God, we have 10 incompletions, just 7 completions. 3rd and 10 for the Utes here. Oh my God, I don't know if he got his feet down. We gotta run a play. That was a wide open Zach Smith. Bit of an off-target pass. They're not reviewing it, so maybe he was in bounds. I don't know if we got that one, but we're going to take the free play, and we're going to call another timeout. So 31 seconds. At least we can get into field goal range. Notre Dame and USC kicked off. That's a big rivalry. It's gone back some years. Miami, Ohio, and Stanford. Cross to Perry. Oh, Jerome Perry can't hang on to it. He was fighting back there with Andrew Green again, but Perry should have made that catch. 3rd and 8 for Utah. Boy, oh boy. I mean, look at everyone's covered. Cross, a rare run, and he's going to get out of bounds. He's going to be shoved out of bounds by Michael Payne. The pocket passer, he will scramble when he has to, guys. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do, right? No Rugrats. All right, I'm looking at this defense here. Oh boy, flushed out and just throws it away. Pierre Newton. Cross is 8 of 20 so far after that really, really nice game against Houston. 14 seconds. Wide open. And it's caught, finally. Zach Smith wins out on a battle. Every single play, Andrew Green is back there. This guy is unreal. And finally, we defeat Andrew Green. Yeah, Green was upset. He's like, I've been, every step of the way, I've been doing this thing. Finally, we stop him. We ain't going for 2. I was thinking about going for 2. It's like, ain't time for that. There you go. 27-14. BYU's fighting, but we're going to get the ball to begin the second half. That interception that Evan Robinson threw, that was the biggest mistake for the underdog Cougars here. Because that would have been, if not a touchdown, that would have, cut into the lead. And that INT led to that touchdown that we just had. And that's going to be the turnaround of fortunes, if you will, for the BYU Cougars. They're just going to hand it off to Dixon. We're going to call a timeout, force them to run one more play. Because I trust our defense. If they throw the ball, I trust our defense to make a turnover and potentially run it back for a touchdown more than I trust our defense to give up an 80-yard play. They're going to go with a play-action fake and no turnover. And that is how the first half comes to an end. BYU, they're fighting with us, man. They are not going away quietly. It is 27-14. There you see Zach Smith getting some dap on the sidelines. And we head into the half. The Nissan Innovation Show here. Couple of highlights. We haven't really looked at the halftime show before. Well, here it is. Look at that little swim move. That was beautiful by Lee Anderson. He's only a sophomore, too. We're going to have Lee Anderson for quite some time. The touchdown by Bill Bradford. That wasn't a touchdown, man. Now that I'm looking at it there, we probably should have challenged. Looking at that replay, that was not a touchdown. That was our bad, not challenging. I guess the angle we had before, I couldn't really see too clearly. But on that angle, man. There you go. It's pretty even. I mean, we're doing a little better on yards. But other than that, it is pretty even. Oh, they get the ball. That's right. Oh, my God. I'm so used to us always winning the coin toss. This was the first game we didn't win the coin toss, and they get the ball. So that hurts. That's not ideal. All right, well, we just got to buckle down. We got to buck up. Remember that at Burger King? They had the buck up. The hamburgers, like the $1. The $1 Whopper, the buck up. Well, that was dropped. Nicely done, Wes Harper. Putting that hit on there that jarred that incompletion. Second down and 10. BYU. Bowen. 8 yards.
Makes the tackle at the 33-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Draw play. Nope. Oh! No first down. Steve Porter, who's been relatively quiet today. He stuffs Evan Robinson for the first time. Robinson not able to scurry forward and get that first down. So the true freshman to punt this one away, Dwayne Garcia. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. That's happened a couple of times back there where Jason Newton's lost the football. And if BYU was a little quicker down the field, I mean, that was a disaster waiting to happen. Cobra, what's going on, Cobra? The Cobra is here, one of our top guys. Cobra and LeBron James are our top 2, fans of TB Sports. Cross just waited all day and finally got rid of the ball to Bill Bradford. Welcome to college football, Cobra. You big college football guy. College football season ended, so we got to give the people, you know, the college football. Georgia Tech really starting to run away. I mean, my notes say 6 minutes away from each other. Bill Bradford got 6 on that one. Didn't look like he got that much, but that's what they give him. Second and 4. Cross to Nick Odom. First down, Odom. Can I put a chat window on this thing? I'm using this OBS software. I don't know how this works. Text, image, media source, scene. Chat log. I don't know how this works. Someone that knows OBS, tell me how to put chat on the screen. Wide open. Oh, Cox got leveled by James Boyd.
Intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Roger. Mike 56, Mike 56.
2nd and 10. Cross. Flushed out. And finds Jermaine Cox that time. Let's go with it. Let's see. Cobra told us, kinda. I decided to watch after I won the Super Bowl with Josh Allen on the Ravens. Well, congratulations. Josh Allen on the Ravens, man. What a combination that would be. We're glad to have you here. Hopefully we can show you the exciting nature of college football. If it's new to you, you're just getting into it. We got the #1 team in the country, which helps. This is our 19th year. We're in the year 2031 with Utah, and we got the #1 ranked team. We've been #1 all year long. I don't know if any other seasons we've eventually gotten to #1 on other seasons. I don't know if we've ever had a season where we're #1 at the beginning and we were #1 all the way through to the end. Kansas putting a little fear into Oklahoma right there. Look at that score, Cobra, 14-7. That's an upset right there. Even with 19. Oh, my God. Intercepted by Jake Hampton. Andrew Cross missing an open receiver. And some of these issues from freshman year that Andrew Cross was suffering from, they are starting to creep up once again here in this game. Scruggs almost went backwards. Don't do that, Scruggy.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Cougars. Robinson all day, and he's going to take off again. He's been a nightmare to contain, has Evan Robinson.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Let's see, Cobra. Google said the cog icon at the bottom of the chat section, click pop-out chat. Let's see. Cog icon. I don't have a properties. No, that doesn't do anything. Cog icon on the bottom of the chat selection. I don't have a chat selection. I have scene transition. I have my options are audio input, audio output, browser, color source, display, game capture, image slideshow, media source, scene, text, which I click on text, but it's like it's not really a chat thing. Pop out chat. I don't have any option, I don't think, for pop out chat. I have chat log. Is that? I don't know if that does it. Oh my god, the whole screen mode. Do you see that? Yeah, I don't see. Or is it down here? This one? This cog? I got no idea, Cobra. I appreciate it, but I have no earthly idea. I'll just read the chat out to the people. They don't need to see it on screen. I just read the chat to the peoples. 1st and 10. Once again for BYU. And Robinson, and this time we don't let Robinson get anywhere. That's going to be a quarterback sack. James Kelly with the QB sack. Second and 12 for the Cougars of BYU, this Utah battle. 27-14, it's a lot closer than 87-0. Incomplete. It looked like a good pass by Robinson, but there was no connection made. It went right over the head of his defender. So 3rd and long for BYU. A first down. Unbelievable. That's happened a couple of times to our normally shut down, surefire corners. Evan Robinson does it again. James Scruggs. Man, oh man. We needed that stop. Well, starters will be playing in this one. Oh my god, Robinson, somebody get him, finally. Bryant Harper wrapped him up. I don't know what we're doing out there today, Cobra. It's a disaster on many levels. BYU's fighting. Robinson takes it again. Oh! Fumble! Picked up by Kelly. Oh my god, if Steve Porter had picked it up, that would have been a touchdown, but that was a disaster. They were trying to pitch it back, and we completely interrupted the option. So our defense, I think our defense has had a turnover in almost every single game this season, which is great. 1st and 10 in the pistol. Play fake. Cross to Nick Odom. Lost 2 yards. That's not Nick Odom who has the ball there. 2nd and 12 for the Utes. Intercepted. Picked off by Justin Alexander, and another INT thrown by Andrew Cross. He's got 3, and this is looking like freshman Andrew Cross all over again. Not the Andrew Cross we've been seeing all year. These were the issues we talked about that maybe some of you guys thought we were crazy. You're like, what? He looks great. Well, this is what we saw freshman year, and he has not been able to match his performance against Houston, the Houston Cougars, into this game against the BYU Cougars. Evan Robinson hurls that one out, and Robinson is down. That, he's taking a lot of hits because he is a scrambling quarterback. So Marcus Lindsay, who is a senior, is going to step in for the Cougars. Robinson goes out. Lindsay is in. Can we take advantage? And Lindsay, Scruggs had to come back for that. That probably should have been a first down. But Lindsay underthrew it a bit, and Scruggs had to come back. So they're going to take the field goal. And it's an elbow bursitis. Cena, have you ever had an elbow bursitis? Talking to the cat here. The cat's sitting right here watching the game. And I just grabbed his elbow and asked him if he had an elbow brucitis. Now he's looking at me and licking my hand. So there you go.
Newton deep to return. Newton returns the kick. Return 24 yards.
Okay.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go. Red 2.
First and 10. Going right back to throwing the ball. Zach Smith.
That'll move the chains for another Utah. First down.
14-29. Only for Andrew Cross in this one. It's a 10-point game. Oh, Bradford. Wait, he's been held in check too. That's been part of the issue. I mean, the stats look good. I feel like our running game hasn't been great. I mean, the stats say otherwise. He's averaging 6 yards a carry, which is fantastic. I don't know. It just hasn't felt good. My goodness. Down goes Bradford. Steve Jordan. So it is 3rd and 8.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Oh my God, Cross. Another underthrow by Andrew Cross. It is not his day today. This is not a great outing here. I don't know if this is a get it out of your system kind of game. I'm becoming increasingly worried. We're going on the road to Nebraska. I don't know if we've played Nebraska before. We opened the season but with them back when we were in the Big 12 in Denver, a neutral site game, and we got thrashed. Then we played them 2 years ago, I think, where they came here as part of the conference. I don't think we've ever played at Nebraska before, so that's going to be really, really interesting.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. You see that Robinson is indeed back in the game. The handout to Dixon. And Dixon gets shellacked by A.J. Hill. Only 23 yards for Dixon, so he hasn't had much of a game either. No, sir. Final play of the 3rd quarter. Robinson. Wide open. A one-handed catch by Jay Richardson. And it's going to come down to the 4th. We are struggling, folks. Number 1 in the nation is struggling. We're going to get to the freaking 4th quarter. There we go. Good Lord. Number 1 is struggling. We had a Big 12 matchup here at BYU taking it to us. It's 27-17. Utes trailing the Cougars, or leading the Cougars. The Cougars trailing the Utes. Dixon. Oh, Dixon. Laid out. Jimmy Brooks.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
And Brooks, like, kind of looked like Rosemary sitting up out there. Pretty even right there. The yard, about 300 on both sides. 2nd and 8. Robinson. It's brought down. Not going to be a sack. But he's brought down by James Kelly. Here we go. Here we go. Third and 6. Robinson. Incomplete. It was dropped. It was dropped. Unbelievable. And they are going to go for it on 4th and 6. This is big. First down. Trevor Harris left open, man. Man.
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Hey, watch that, watch that.
All right. Well, they still got 2 scores. Oh, my God. What a run. Oh, my God. Still going. Jesse Dixon. I'm getting nervous, Cobra. Are you still there? I'm getting nervous. This is TCU all over again. LeBron, welcome, my friend. LeBron's here. Cobra's here. Now it's a party. You missed it, LeBron. We shouted you out earlier. Watch the replay. When Cobra came, we said Cobra and LeBron are probably our number 2 fans of TB Sports. And now you're here. Now it's a party. 27-17. Option play out to Andrews, who dives for the pylon, comes up just short.
That makes it 1st and goal.
My goodness. Whew. Oh, big news too. I pre-ordered the Pokemon Arceus Legends game that's coming out at the end of the month. Touchdown BYU. And we will be playing that the day it comes. That Friday is supposed to arrive. We will be playing that. I'm very excited for that game. So stay tuned for Arceus Legends coming here on the TB Sports stream. Be exciting stuff. Well, folks, it is this is gonna be an interesting drive right here. Yeah, we don't Texas Tech. Get that out of here. 6 minutes. And Robinson got knocked out again. That's the second time he's had to leave the game. It is 24-27. In fact, if it wasn't for a kick return by Mr. Newton right there, we would be and should be trailing. But we are up by 3. And this is a drive we got to have. I mean, we've been struggling. Andrew Cross has not been making good throws. Our guys have been well defended. The running game's okay, but the BYU defenders have been shutting our guys down. And then our defense, they're letting Evan Robinson and company just move the ball. 2nd and 6. First down, Zach Smith. Maybe that's the key. We got to get more throws to Zach Smith. He's got 105 already. Running a lot of the clock, too. This would be a big-time drive here, LeBron. We got to run the clock down as well. Hand off to Bradford. Great block. Oh, and Bradford lowers the shoulder. What a run. Spectacular block. Oh, my God. And Bradford. Who was it? I can't even see who he ran over. He ran over someone. He ran him down, though. That's what's up right here. That's why we're number 1. We're number 1. We're number 1. Big opening for Bill Bradford. First down, Utes. Utah Utes. 126 for Bill Bradford. So, I mean, it has been a productive game. Bradford can't get outside.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Touchdown right here would save it. We can't settle for a field goal. Got to be a touchdown. Oh, my God. I think Cross there's nobody open, and Cross just forced it. And a couple of forces so far in this one. Third down here, 3rd and 9. Quick pass, wide open. Jason Newton was left wide open. That one Cross read all the way. You give credit to Andrew Cross. He read the fact that nobody was covering Jason Newton, and this is a big-time drive. BYU fans got to be so mad. They had the late interception at the end of the first half, and then this drive, which they couldn't afford to give. Look at talking smack. Brian Baldwin was down there. Number 89 was just talking all kinds of smack. Touchdown, Utes. And we maintain our 2-score lead. 34-24, thanks to Bill Bradford. McPherson booting it back. Dixon.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
On defense. Oh my God. Well, at least we stopped them. Good Lord. Jay Richardson, the sophomore.
First down.
All right, that's a good stop.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Okay. Trying to focus on what's the best play. Robinson. Oh, get Robinson. No, get him. Yes, finally Robinson could not get away. We've gotten at least 3 or 4 sacks on Robinson here today. Under 3 minutes here. 3rd and 13. Jailbreak screen on 3rd and 13. Interesting play call, but they almost got the first. A.J. Hill on the tackle. Good day for Robinson. 4th and 2. Cougars are going for it. This is big. This is a big play. 4th and 2. And Robinson goes down. Couldn't find anybody open. And David Richards. Or no, rather, that is James Kelly. I thought that was 54. That is James Kelly, the senior. The quarterback sack. That's big business. And that is a 10-point lead, my friends. Absolutely excellent. Bradford bouncing. There's the stiff arm. That's what we were looking to do. What a day Bradford's had. I mean, okay. I take it back. We were saying, boy, the running game is this, the running game is that. It's actually been the consistent part of our team. He's Bill Radford almost got 200 yards rushing. Cutting inside, and there goes Bradford, who just gets tripped up by Steve Jordan. Oh my God, Bradford was almost to the house. We got to put this in the end zone. We got to get another score here to really pad that lead. Louisiana Monroe lost to a SCS team. Who'd they lose to? We'll say they lost to Dion, Jackson State. Oklahoma and Kansas in a dogfight, too. 170 for Bradford. We're going to throw. We're going to try to get a touchdown here. I want to hit Baldwin in the corner. See if he gets open. He ain't open. So we're going to go to... Oh, I was going to say we're going to go to Mr. Reliable. I can bite my tongue on that one. Zach Smith drops the football. 3rd and 10. I would dare say we're in field goal range. But let's see what happens here. He makes up for it. First, oh, not just a first down. Zach Smith was heading for the end zone. Cosmo the Cougar. He can't believe it. Like, what's happening out there? What's happening? Cosmo Cougar. The Cougars. The Cougs. Now we're starting to pull away. Bradford held out of the end zone. I think he had 4 touchdowns last week. He's looking for number 3 here today against BYU. So we can let the time run down, but I hate just sitting here. And Bradford held out of the end zone again. I mean, we're not going to be stupid. We're just going to keep running the ball, and then we're going to kick a field goal. 24 carries for Bradford. And this time Bradford is in. There we go. 41 on the board for the Utah Utes. The score is going to look a lot better on paper than what it was. It was a fight for sure. BYU had us. They were in it. Evan Robinson played a heck of a game. He made a couple of mistakes. The late interception in the second half. He got sacked a couple of times. Like, credit to our defense. They gave up 24 points, which, again, for this season is rare for them. And speaking of, we're going to see Evan Robinson just get knocked around by this defense. Twice he had to come out of the game. Was that Bronco Nagurski out there? $11 hurries, a knockdown, and 6 sacks for the Utes defense. That's what I'm talking about. 1st and 10. Not much in the way. I mean, like I said, some of our big names. Steve Porter's been quiet. Ben Jackson, he went out. Lyles has been quiet. Robinson has done a nice job. And down goes Robinson. Could not read the linebacker blitz. David Richards, whose name has been falling out of my mouth all day with how good he's been. 2nd and 17. And Robinson just puts the ball in the turf to stop the clock there. So 3rd and 17 for BYU. Out of the gun, empty set. And down goes Robinson. Sack number 7 for our defense. They're just going to punt this one away. They're going to wave the white flag as BYU. In Utah, we are going to go to 6-0. We almost fell victim to the trap game. We were able to survive it. And we travel to Nebraska next. A big stadium. I don't know how many they get, 80, 90,000 in that stadium. Nebraska is ranked. We're ranked. Between that and Colorado, maybe our 2 toughest games on the schedule. Notwithstanding the fact that we're probably going to play Texas at the end of the year. And if we get through Texas, it's the college football playoff. I imagine if we lose to Texas, we're probably out of the college football playoff, maybe going to the Rose Bowl or something like that again. But there you go. We survive it. Play the game. was Newton's kick return, and that is true because that's when BYU is catching up. Those points that we had on that kick return is what really did keep us in this thing. What's the uni combination out of Nebraska? They're going to wear red, so if we wear our red, it's going to be hard to tell us apart, I think. Yeah, we're hyped out there. Where's the right? Hold the boot up. Hold the boot up. A valiant effort. I clap. As bad as Brian Williams was last week, Evan Robinson, he made us fight for it. Bill Bradford, 176, 3 touchdowns on the ground for him. And everyone heads into the locker room as we go to 6-0, 41-24. We couldn't quite get to 87, but nonetheless, it is a win. A win is a win is a win for the Utah Utes. All right, let's save some photos to the album here. Like I said, if you guys want to request it, that's one of the things you can request over at Patreon. We can spend a whole episode just looking at all the past photos. I saved pictures from every single game we've played for the last 19 seasons. Pictures and highlights from close games. If you guys want to relive those, that's something on Patreon. You can be like, hey, for my Patreon day, that's what I want to request. I want to request that. I want to request going through old photos. You can do that. You can definitely do that. All right, we're going to take a look at some final scores, some stats, and then we're going to wrap this one up for today. I'm hoping to play again tomorrow, this weekend. Look at Middle Tennessee. They beat FSU. North Texas with the win there. Interesting stuff happening. But yeah, so don't know tomorrow, most likely going to stream tomorrow, but don't know which game. I think I would like to play the Nebraska game. We also want to play some more God of War this weekend for sure. So let us know over on Patreon, TV Sports. What do you guys want to see? There's the big game, the Nebraska game. We'll see if they won out. You guys see Nebraska at the bottom of the screen? Any Nebraska? I don't know. It went so fast. All right. Do 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 do. All right, no. Oh man, we lost our punter. We had a couple of guys lock us out. Well, that's too bad. Man, a lot of. Well, we'll just have to keep pushing through. Seemed like that last battle there. All right, 4-2. So Nebraska did lose. They did slip up. That's They got beat by Missouri. Wow. So all of a sudden they're coming off of a loss. They lost to USF and Missouri. USF 6-0. But man, they beat Oregon. Beat Baylor. I mean, they got some tough games on the old schedule there. For us, I mean, a couple of 24s. This is our biggest game so far in Nebraska. We got the non-conference battle with Arkansas. We have a home and home with them. The SEC's Arkansas. That'll be an out-of-conference game. Missouri is all of a sudden looking like a tough game. And Colorado, that's going to be interesting, the big rivalry game. So we still got some tough ones on the schedule. And then if we survive this, we got Texas on the horizon. So let's do a top 25 look. Let's do a Heisman look. And then we'll get out of here and go home to our families, right? Let's see what else we got here. Utah still number 1. Texas 59-0 against Texas Tech. I mean, man, oh man, what happens if both of these teams are undefeated? We meet in the Big 12 championship game. Does the losing team miss the college football playoff? Every year of the college football playoff, it's been conference champions. The first year is the Big 10 champion, the AAC champion, the ACC champion, and the Pac-12 champion. Or I should say Big 12, right? Because we were in the Big 12 by then. Yeah. The second year, it was the MAC champion, the Big 12 champion, the AAC champion, and the ACC champion. So the SEC's never made it. The Pac-12 has never made it. Would 2 Big 12 teams make it? That's interesting. Fresno State's right there. That's 6-0. Navy at 6-0. Penn State, SMU of Conference USA. Now SMU, they from what I remember last year, they had, I'd have to look at the stat book on Patreon. Stay with me. But I think they had a really good season too that they fell just short. Central Michigan also 6-0. A lot of unbeatens left. USF undefeated. We have Clemson not getting much love at 17. They're 6-0. Florida Atlantic 5-0 in the Sun Belt. So, and Indiana at 6-0, just now breaking in to the top 25. So we got some. How's Minnesota 3-3 higher than 6-0 team right there? I don't know. That's we got BCS rankings. This is, I think, our first week of the BCS here, and I think it's pretty much more of the same. Utah, Texas, Fresno. They actually have Penn State at number 4. Was Penn State on the other list there? Navy, Ohio State, Miami, SMU, Central Michigan, USF. I guess the big difference is they do not have Minnesota. They do have Minnesota at 19. Why is Minnesota so highly ranked where other undefeated teams? I guess considering their losses, they lost to Cincinnati. Yeah, I mean, they lost to all like good teams. Maybe that's why they're getting some love in the polls with their record. But my goodness, no Indiana on this top 25. They're undefeated. So what the heck? All right, Heisman watch. Any of our guys made the list? No, it's still the same guys. Clint Prater still leading the way. And Siegel at Texas. All right, well, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Stay tuned this weekend. I imagine we're going to play Nebraska and Utah. This weekend's going to be a big one. So thanks, LeBron. Thanks, Cobra. The rest of you guys for tuning in, for giving the follows. And we'll see you guys this weekend.